أعزائي طلاب وطالبات الصف الخامس الابتدائي، أهلا بكم في حلقة جديدة من مادة العلوم باللغة الإنجليزية تحت رعاية وإشراف وزارة التربية والتعليم. Welcome dear student. In this episode, we will review unit number 1, and in this revision, we will answer some questions from the previous exams. But before we start our revision, I have a quick summary for you. So let's do it. So let's see what we have. In the summary, we will review properties of light. And we may confuse between the different properties of light. Light have 5 properties. So let's start with properties of light. Property number 1, traveling of light in a straight line, if you remember. So if we have here a source of light like a lamp, the light will travel in straight lines. And this was the property number 1. Many phenomena occur due to traveling of light in a straight line. Do you remember any of them? Yes. Formation of shadow, formation of images through narrow holes. Property number 2, transmitting of light. So transmitting of light. Transmitting of light, the material will be divided into 3 parts. Number 1, transparent material. Number 2, semi-transparent material. Number 3, opaque material. So the light will transmit completely through transparent material, and also will transmit through semi-transparent, and it will not transmit through opaque. So when we see transparent and semi-transparent, we see them through the light that transmit through them. While opaque, we see opaque due to the reflected light. So when light fall on opaque, it will not transmit, it will reflect back. And property number 3. Property number 3, it was light reflection. Light reflection, when light fall on a reflecting surface like a mirror, so it will reflect back in the same medium. So the light will be fall on this on this surface, it will be reflected back, and it will form an image in the other side. So this is light reflection. Number 4, light refraction. Light refraction, when light pass through 2 transparent media, it will refract, mean it change its direction due to the difference between the speed of light in air and the speed of light in the other medium, we can say in water. So if we have here a cup of water, and the cup here filled with water, and when we put a stick or spoon, it will seem broken. That's why, because of light refraction. Again, property number 5. If we remember property number 5, it was light separation. So 5, light separation. Light separation or splitting of white light. White light split into 7 spectrum color. So if we have here white light strike a prism, a glass prism, it will be separated into 7 spectrum colors. 7 spectrum colors start here from red. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And these called spectrum colors. And many phenomena occur because of these properties. First property, 2 phenomena occur because light travel in a straight line, which are formation of shadow, formation of images through narrow holes. Property number 3, the phenomena, it is reflection, light reflection. We see our image in a mirror. Property number 4, we see the pencil or the pen or the rod seems broken because of light refraction. And we see rainbow in the sky because of what? Because of light separation. So let's continue our revision. So let's continue with the first question. First question, choose the correct answer. The main light source on Earth's surface is the moon, sun, or electric lamp. So we said sun is the main source of energy or of light energy on Earth. So it is sun. Question number 2, mixing green light with red light produces what? Produces which light? So green and blue are primary colors and they produce secondary color, which is, yes, yellow light. So green and red produce yellow. The material that is attracted to magnet is called the magnetic material or magnetic force or magnetic field. It is magnetic material. The next question, look at the opposite figure, then answer the following question. We have here something like rod and it seems broken. So this phenomena we have to explain here. We have 2 medium, water, which is transparent media or transparent medium, and air, which also transparent medium. So the figure represents what? The following figure explains which phenomena? Yes, light refraction. So it explains light refraction phenomena. Question number 2, speed of light in air is than speed of light in water. So the speed of light in air faster or slower than in water? We said previously it is faster. So the light is faster in air than in water. The next question, what happens when white light passes through a prism? So when white light passes through glass prism, it will do what? Which property, if you remember? Reflection, refraction, or separation? Yes, separation. The white light is separated into 7 spectrum colors. Because of what? Because the white light consists of 7 spectrum colors and we remember all of them. Next question, complete the following sentences. The image formed by narrow holes is space and space. So the property of the image, it was what? كانت الصورة ايه؟ كانت مقلوبة وكانت صغيرة. لو فاكرين بنقولها ازاي in English طيب؟ The image was minimized and inverted. So minimized and inverted image because light travel in straight line. The next question, the white light consists of how many colors, and we call them what? Consists of 7 colors, we call them 7 spectrum colors. So we have to write 7 spectrum colors. Third question, mixing space and space light produces magenta. So magenta as secondary color produces by mixing 2 colors, 2 primary colors, and they are red light and blue light. We have to focus here, it's red light. It's light, not any color. Number 4, the electric current has space effect. So the effect of electric current, who remember? Yes, it has magnetic effect. This question compare between magnetic and non-magnetic material. So what is the point of comparison? The points of comparison, definition and example. So magnetic material, we have to define magnetic material and non-magnetic material and give examples for each of them. So let's start with purpose of points of comparison, magnetic materials and non-magnetic materials. Let's start with the definition. Magnetic material, they are materials which are attracted to magnet. مواد بتنجذب للمagnet, attracted to magnet. So they are called magnetic materials. Number 2, non-magnetic materials, they are the materials which are not attracted to magnet. ما بتنجذبش للمagnet مهما كان المagnet ده strong. طيب examples, magnetic material like iron, cobalt and nickel. Non-magnetic material like chalk, glass and aluminium. Another question, explain the figure then answer. So let's see what is this question about. So let's see what is this question about. Examine the figure then answer. We have a figure here. What is this figure about? It is separating funnel. And let's answer the question. What is the tool used in this figure? We have to write it is separating funnel. Number 2, what are substances that can be separated by this tool? So by this funnel, we can separate what? So both are liquids, we can separate liquids, but we have to mention the kind of liquid. We can separate immiscible liquids, mixture such as water and oil. Immiscible, they are not mixed together like oil and water. So if the mixture, vinegar and water, we cannot use this tool. Why? Because vinegar and water mixed together بيمتزجوا ببعض فما نقدرش نفصلهم ب separating funnel. So let's continue. Next question, write the scientific term. A dark area formed behind an opaque object once light falls on it. So when light falls on an opaque material, so it will form the shadow. The next question, the pole of magnet which points to the north direction of Earth. It is the North Pole or South Pole. It is, of course, the North Pole. Number 3, objects can be seen with the color of its reflected light. So they reflect light, so they are opaque. And they have color, so they are colored opaque objects. Another question, look at the following figure, then answer. We have a picture or a figure for something. We call this electromagnet. Yes, perfect. The electromagnet consists of battery, electric wire, and iron or soft iron or wrought iron. So what happened when electric current passes through a twisted wire in the form of coil around a wrought iron? What will happen to the bar, to the iron? So the iron bar becomes a temporary magnet called electromagnet. هيتحول لمagnet مؤقت اسمه temporary magnet. Number 2, mention 2 instruments at home contain this figure. ايه الحاجات اللي موجودة في البيت contain electromagnet? We have many things and we said about 5, but here we have to mention just 2, the television and the disk driver. So disk driver and TV contain electromagnet inside them. The next question, put right or wrong. Light transmit in a straight line. Yes, it is right. Number 2, yellow, magenta, and cyan are primary colors. Are they? They are primary colors? No. So the question is wrong. So they are secondary colors. Number 3, dynamo, change electric energy into magnetic energy. Electric to magnetic, this is dynamo? No. This is from electric energy to magnetic energy. It is electromagnet, not dynamo. Dynamo change kinetic energy into electric energy. Number 4, the magnet has 2 poles. The magnet has 2 poles. That right or wrong? Yes, we remember them. North pole and south pole. So the magnet has 2 poles. Mention one use for each of the following. Filter paper. We use filter paper in what? We use filter paper in separating solid materials that are insoluble in water. We separate solid, liquid material. The solid, insoluble in water like sand and water. So we use filter paper. Number 2, compass. We use compass. It is used in identify the main for geographical direction. بتعرفني الاتجاهات الأساسية. North, south, east, west. Why? Because the freely moving magnet, the needle magnet, will always take a fixed direction, which is north and south direction. So it points always to north and south. So it identifies the main for geographical directions. Number 3, dynamo. Dynamo, it converts kinetic energy into electric energy. Convert kinetic energy into electric energy. Choose the correct answer. All the following are non-magnetic materials except. كلهم non-magnetic. All of them are not attracted to magnet except one. It is iron, of course, not plastic, not paper. Number 2, the primary colors are red, blue, and cyan, green, or yellow. Of course, green. So green and blue and red are primary colors. The white opaque object space all the light colors, absorb them, reflects them, or refracts them. So white reflects all light colors. Again, question number 4. The dynamo converts which energy to or into electric energy? Kinetic energy, sound energy, heat energy? No, we have to move the magnet. So the movement called kinetic energy. So it is kinetic energy. Number 5, oil and water can be separated by filtration, separating funnel, or evaporation. Yes, we remember we just did this experiment. It is separating funnel. So we can use separating funnel to separate water from oil. Next question, what happens when mixing blue and green lights? So what will happen? Blue and green produce cyan. Cyan light will be produced. Number 2, a magnet is hanged freely to move. So it will what? It will take a fixed direction, which is north and south direction. The magnet will take a fixed direction. Complete the following sentences. The spectrum colors start with. What is the first color in spectrum color? Of course, it is red. Number 2, as light falls on a red flower, the flower absorbs all light except. Absorb all of them except one, which reflected. Reflect red only, because it is red flower. Number 3, when mixing space and space and space, lights color, they give white light. We have 3 colors. When we mix all of them, give us white light. So they are the primary colors. which are red, green, and blue. Mention the scientific term. It is area around magnet in which the effect of magnet appears. Area around the magnet, not on the magnet. Around the magnet, so it's called what? It is the magnetic field. So magnetic field, area around the magnet, but the points of magnet, or it is area on the magnet which is contain the most power or the powerful of the magnet, it is the magnetic poles. But here, magnetic field around the magnet. Number 2, the light energy that can be seen. Light energy can be seen, spectrum colors or visible spectrum. The visible spectrum. Number 3, a set is used to change kinetic energy to electric energy, and we put it in a bicycle to generate electricity. Yes, it is the dynamo. Another question, give reason. Give reason. Number 1, a rainbow appears in the sky during rainfall. Why? ليه بيظهر قوس قزح اللي احنا بنسميه rainbow in the sky during raining؟ أكيد في property بتحصل. لو احنا فاكرين ال properties, there are 5 properties. Traveling of light in a straight line. No, it is not this one. Number 2, yes, transmitting of light through different material. Also not this one. Number 3, the refraction. And number 4, reflection. And the last one was separation. So it is due to separation of white light. So because drops of water in air acts as a glass prism which spills the sunlight into 7 spectrum colors. This will be the answer. Number 2, milk looks white. Why milk looks white? Milk, it is not transparent, it is, yes, opaque object or opaque medium. So it تعمل ايه؟ reflect ولا transmit؟ لو احنا فاكرين كويس, it opaque objects or opaque material reflects light. So it looks white because reflect white. So how we can answer this one? Because milk is white opaque object that reflect all light colors, so it seems white. So it seems what? White. And black object in the opposite of that. Black object seems black because it absorbs all light colors. This pen is black. Why? Because when white light or any light strikes this pen absorbs all of them and doesn't reflect any colors. So it will seems with no color means black. Number 3, we see the spoon bent on immersing it in transparent cup of water. So we have spoon, water, and air. So why it seems broken or seems bent? Because of what? Reflection, refraction, or separation? Of course, refraction. Because of or due to the refraction of light. Because the speed of light in air faster than in water, so the light change its direction. This change in direction make the spoon looks broken. تغيير الاتجاه بتاع الضوء ده علشان غير سرعته، هو اضطر ان هو يغير سرعته علشان سرعته في الهواء مختلفة عن الوسط التاني اللي هو المية، فغير اتجاهه. معنى ان هو غير اتجاهه ايه اللي هيحصل؟ هنشوف الاوبجكت ده اكنه بروكن، اكنه حصل له displacement بسيطة، حصل له ازاحة بسيطة كده في مكانه. Next question. The image that formed through narrow holes inverted and minimized. Inverted and minimized, that because of what? Because traveling of light in straight line. Number 5, iron is magnetic material. Why iron is a magnetic material? Iron, magnetic, cobalt, nickel, all of them are magnetic material. But why? Because iron attracted to magnet. Iron attracted to magnet. That's why we call iron magnetic material. And if we talk about wood or plastic or aluminium, we will say, give reason. Aluminium, wood, plastic are non-magnetic material. We will say because they are not attracted to magnet. However, the magnet is strong or weak. The next question, we must increase number of batteries in electromagnet. Why we have to increase the number of batteries? Electromagnet convert electric energy into magnetic energy, and batteries are the source of electric energy. البطاريات دي هي مصدر electricity. So by increasing electricity, we increase the magnetism. So the answer will be to increase magnetic force of the electromagnet. And that's it for this revision, and see you later.